What's up, guys? My name is Justin with Into the Backcountry Guides, and today we're going to talk about my favorite backpacking accessories. We all have our little favorite pieces of gear. These are mine. To begin, I really like the Garmin InReach. I used to have the Spot. That was okay. It definitely was a budget satellite communicator. But this one is better because it's a two-way, and I find that to be very convenient in case there's an emergency. And then also, what makes this really good is you can get weather forecasts out there, and it works really good. You always get an accurate forecast. It tracks you well, so your loved ones have some peace of mind, and with the communication, very seamless. So yeah, absolutely love this thing. Would not go backpacking without it. The next item is the Nightcore NU25 headlamp. This is an extremely popular headlamp for backpackers, and I had to get one for myself and have been absolutely loving this thing. And the one really good thing that I like about it is that you can recharge it. You don't have to bring extra batteries or anything like that. If you have a battery operated headlamp, just have to have a battery bank, which I already take because of my camera and everything. So holds the charge really well, and the light that it puts out is really good. If you do any kind of night hiking, which I do occasionally, this thing allows you to be able to do that without having to worry about, tripping over something. This fills the night really well. And so, yeah, love this thing. Highly recommend it. Then the next thing, and you'll notice a pattern. I really like my electronic items. So here, yet again, is another electronic item, my camera. This one kind of took a while for me to really like, but I've grown to really appreciate the Canon G7X Mark II. This camera, what makes it really nice is it's a point and shoot. You don't have this full frame camera with all these different lenses, which is not really practical when you go backpacking. But everything's just in this unit. And what also makes it nice is a lot of these point and shoot cameras, they have small sensors, but this one has a 1-inch sensor. So it allows you to film or take pictures in low light, and then also gives you a better image for your photographs. So what else I like about it is you can download the Canon app on your phone, and then it connects to your camera, and you can use your phone as a remote, which is very convenient, especially when I'm out there backpacking by myself. I'm able to use my phone to take pictures of myself if I want to have the background and everything and me in it and stuff. So yeah, been really happy. It's everything you kind of want for a landscaping a camera when you're backpacking. And then this brings me to how I charge all my gear. I really like the Anchor brand. This one's the 10,000 milliamp, and I've had this thing for like 6 years. I know some people buy these rechargeable battery banks, and they just don't either hold a charge or they just don't work at all. But this one, 6 years going strong. So I love the Anchor brand. So yeah, 10,000, that's good for charging my phone, my camera, my headlamp, or whatever else. And usually I can go 6 days or more without having to worry about running out of enough charge with that bank. So then also I really appreciate is one thing that I really like is the Thermarest Z Seat. Listen, again, I've had like 6 years, and if I wouldn't have this on a backpacking trip, I'd definitely miss it. you know, when you're at camp and there's nothing but like rocks and logs to sit on, this really adds a little bit of comfort when you're at camp. And then it's extremely light. It's only a couple ounces, so it's a lot lighter than bringing like an actual seat, which some people do. I have nothing against them and everything, but this is for me just a lot lighter version, a lot simpler and easier to pack. And then my last item is gaiters. I don't know how people backpack without these things if you're wearing trail runners, because every time I do not wear gaiters, I get rocks and dirt in my shoe, and it's so annoying and uncomfortable. But as soon as I have these gaiters on, I don't have to worry about that at all. So I prefer the Dirty Girl brand. The name's kind of weird, but you know, they make them for guys too. But they have like cool patterns and everything, and they hold up well. I think I've had them for about 5 years, and they're starting to fray now, but still hold up well overall. And so yeah, there you go. There are 6 things that I would miss on any kind of backpacking trip if I didn't have them. Those are my favorite accessories. So let me know in the comments accessories that you like to bring backpacking that are your favorite. All right, guys. See you in the next video.